forever, my man. Oh yes, so run no ye wanna wash nana. Forever, my man. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. The spirit of Biafra is upon me. That is why I am offering this song to our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. In Urobo dialect and Isoko. Lucky star is sinking, I'm sinking, Udogu, Biafra. Amorotomo, Agbada Brururu. Amorotomo, Agbada Brururu. Excellency Simon Ekpa. Nieruwe yo, Witruwe Salo. With the sando, the freedom you brought to do well for us. Urobisoko with the sando, no. Amorutamo Agbada Guru. PM Simon John, you have done so much for us. I am shedding tears of joy. Your tide cannot be seen easily. I search around the whole world, the greatest freedom fighter. We, the Robo, we appreciate you awesome. Worry sister say you are so good, you are so wonderful. Clara Dimu say you are so good. Amorutamo Agbada. Helen Peter say you are so good. That is the truth. Patricia Robo say you are so good. Amorutamo Agbada. Urobisoko with the sando. What a wonderful man. The good guy. It's only the fool that we hate him. And I know those who are sitting at the fence in this Biafra struggle, they will not learn. Maybe they will learn in the grave. Urobisoko with the sando. The freedom you brought to do well for us. Worry sister say you are so good. Urobisoko with the sando. Paradim say you are so good. Anna Wabada Guru. Amarotomo Agbada Guru. Amarotomo Agbada Guru. Urobisoko with the sando. Urobisoko we throw a salute. Even lucky star, it is said do. You do well, it is said do. Brgie said, you do well, we salute you, we throw a salute. Patricia Urobo say you are so good, you are so good. Amarotomo Agbada Guru. I am in tears of joy For your good one cannot be quantified. Oh, Amorotomo Agbada Guru. Ewo, Isuko Bidise.
Those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb were born. Do this very well. You must be very, very strong.
When the Moroku, Nijimwero Mekumu Biafra. When the Siputa. Makamwero Mekanyinaga Biko Kulien Ogeruo Biko Kulien Iye Jamalike Ogeruo Owele Ndiaporoku Makamwero Wanyi Owele Ndiapuruchekwa Makamwero Wewomu Biafra Biko Kulien Ogeruo, Biko Kulien, Iye Jamalike Ogeruo. The spirit of Biafra, Biko Kulien Ogeruo. When the Biafra Gideon, Biko Kulien Ogeruo. Oamadike nona donjon, Mugekweki Eremeyae. Bodike, Mosike Rurajobalike. Biko Kulien Ogeruo. Biko Kulien, Iye Jamalike Ogeruo. The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in exile, Master Simon F. A bond to smooth to sling a banner on Ivory. Never brother and tap on my Ebudo. Or Guinea. Master Simon F. A mesu Okwere Onyendu. Iye Jamalike Ruo. Imapa Simon F. Awujie. Iye Jamalike Ruo. Simon F. Awatakatabo. Ojuda Kwenyi. Mwikwere Onyendu Kine Betata. I will follow you. I will follow you. I will follow you. Never look back. I will follow you. What Prime Minister Veroni? Aniga Manuga, I will follow you. Anina, I will follow you. I will follow you. What Simon Veroni? The question is this: if Nigerian government failed to organize a referendum for children of Biafra, are you ready to lead us to do anything in order to get freedom from Biafra? And I'm going to be number one to follow you. If you're looking for 100 men, you will find 50 in me. Ogwe Bucharangui, Master Simon Efa, or Guinea. Master Simon Efa, Biko, GC, Gaga, Nogu, Atatata, Kaina, Ojuda, Uwe, Bologna, Kine, Menata. I am 50 men, oh yes, and I said, I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you, never look back, I will follow you. For Prime Minister Veroni, and you got one who got I will follow you, and I will follow you, I will follow you. What Simon Veroni? Oh, Madike Biafra, Dahi Poroga Biarole. Iye Jamadike Biafra Republic Government Awuchie. Iye Jamadike Commander General Lekwechiri. General Buduso, Sona Atakatawo. Commander Holy Ghost, okonye ndu borokunu na satata. Iko kulie nuo, oke nuo. Iko kulie, iye jama ike oke nuo. Iko kulie nuo, iye jama ike oke nuo.
Maka Biafra, we're not put around you on into here. Simon Efa, Opa Toby.
Witness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime them is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day Chukwa Biama Binigwe whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth, Chukwokika Biama, to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoto. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said,
welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are joining us from any part of the world, from Europe, from America, from Australia, from Canada, from New Zealand, you are joining us from Russia, from China, from Israel,
I welcome you and I say, may Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect every single one of you that has connected anywhere you have connected from. Please, as you join us on this platform, invite somebody to join you. Don't keep the message to yourself. It is very important that we come here to speak the truth and nothing but the truth and push information out for Biafrans and Biafran freedom across the world. As long as you are a lover of freedom, you are going to enjoy your stay here. This platform where you are watching this program is a platform that is under the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. A platform under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. This platform you are watching from is a platform under the Supreme Commander for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In this very platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to preach hate. We do not come here to attack individuals. We don't come here to attack any race or religion. What I do in this platform every blessed day, I come online 8:30 Biafran time. What we do is to bring the situation of the Biafran people before the whole world. To speak the truth and nothing but the truth, and to debunk every lie that has been told against the Biafran people and indigenous people in the contraction called Nigeria. A lot is going on that Nigerian government is hiding. What we do here is to expose the evil that they are perpetrating against the Biafran people. A lot is going on. They have told so many lies against us. For a long time, we have been silent until the appearance of the supreme leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and we said we will not be silent anymore. For every single lie they tell against us, we are going to debunk it. The lies they tell against our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the lies they tell against our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the lies they tell against the Biafran people. The war that they have declared against the Biafrans, which they did in the open, in their own conventional media. They came out and announced that they are engaging in jungle warfare in Biafra territory. Later on, they said it's asymmetric warfare. The Chief of Army Staff announced it on their national TV. After that announcement, they went ahead to engage in that war in Biafra territory. And they continue to hide it from the world. They do not want people to know that war is going on in Biafra territory as we speak. The Biafran territory we are talking about is the old southeastern region in the contraction called Nigeria, which comprises of the present south-south, southeast, lower Benue, and lower Kogi. And as we speak, our new map is already out. Most of you must have seen it. If you are on my Facebook, you will see the map there. This region has been under occupation by Nigeria until now. In this platform, we debunk those lies they have told against us. They are trying to push so many lies on different platforms. Wherever you go, it is always attack against us in one way or the other. But I tell you, we will not continue to permit or allow such evil to continue. We are now responding. And we are not just responding with insult or attack, we are responding legally. Every single thing we are doing today under Biafran government is done in a legal form. For some of you who do not know, Biafran government has a lobbying firm that is standing for them in DC, and they are doing a great job. Every step that needs to be taken will be taken to see that Biafra gets their freedom. Remember, this morning section is an interactive section, more especially for those who are watching me from YouTube. I already posted a link there. If you are watching me in David Herbert's channel on YouTube, you can see a link that I posted there. It is an interactive section. If you have a question to ask me, anything that is confusing you about the Biafran government, about the plight of the Biafran people and the lies they have told against you. Is there anything you are believing about us that you're not sure about? Feel free, click the link, come in and ask your question. You have a contribution to make, you have a suggestion to make, feel free, click the link and come in. It is not meant for Biafrans alone, whether you are a Biafran or not. No matter your ideology, no matter your religion, even if you are a one Nigerianist and you have a question for me, join me on stage on the Biafra channel. Ask your question, I will respond. And if I can't get answer to your question, I bet you I have able men who are watching. Members of the cabinet of Biafra are watching this program. Our Prime Minister is also observing this platform. So whatever question you put here will be answered accordingly. If you have any suggestion, any prayer to make, click the link and come in. If you are a Biafran, you can use your own dialect to speak on this platform. There's no law that says that you must speak in English. If you are a Biafran from any nation in Biafra land, we have so many nations in Biafra land, either Ijo, Ibibio, the Ibanke, the Igbos, so many of them, the Igede people, whichever area you fall in, whichever tongue you speak in Biafran territory, feel free to reach out to your own audience with your own dialect and your own tongue. On this platform, it is welcome. My fellow Biafrans, if you are joining us on stage on the Biafra channel, the only thing we request from you is that you must appear decent. And when you are presenting your argument, put it in a civil manner so that the world can understand you. If you do not make your case in a civil manner, it will be difficult for people to get what you are saying. We don't come here to insult anybody. All we do is to give out information that is required. So my fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching this program from, I urge you in the name of Chukwu Okikabia to please try as much as possible to conduct yourself and make your contributions where necessary. I welcome every one of you that has connected, and today we have chosen a topic which says Biafra to the world, the unstoppable reality and surprises, powered by Biafra Republic of Exile Prime Minister. We move. The unstoppable reality and surprises, powered by Biafra Republic of Exile Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. Biafra is no longer a dream. Biafra is no longer a guess. Biafra is no longer a wish. Biafra is a reality. The earlier you understand this fact, the better for you and I. Gone are the days when we were dreaming of the nation Biafra, wishing for a nation Biafra. Biafra has already come. For those of us who are not following up, it is time for you to begin to pay attention. The reality of Biafra is so huge that today, many people could not believe it. Enemies of Biafra cannot believe what they are seeing. They are rolling mad. You can see them on social media, how crazy they have become. Not because Biafra is attacking them, not because Biafra is owing them, not because Biafrans did anything wrong to them, not because Biafrans is standing on their way, simply because Biafrans has finally realized whom they are and they are standing up to the occasion. Some people cannot handle that fact. Some people cannot handle that fact. Today they are going crazy online and offline. But it does not matter how you feel. Biafra is something that the time has come and you cannot stop it. Your hatred cannot stop the reality of Biafra today. Your hatred cannot stop Biafra. The beautiful thing today is that every single Biafran that knows himself have finally realized that it is time to go home. That is why you look at our self-referendum. The self-referendum was conducted, which the people mocked. The enemies of Biafra mocked. Some ignorant idiots who do not know their left and right mocked it. They called it a joke. Today, it has become the pillar of the success and the reality of Biafra. The self-referendum of Biafra people have recorded more than 50 million votes, still counting. More than 50 million Biafrans have casted their vote to exit from the Zoological Republic. And we are still counting. I bet you that no country in this world, no organization in this world will see that result and still insist that Biafra should remain in Nigeria. It is not possible. But of course, the politicians, the enemies of Biafra, the ignorant ones will continue to make themselves feel fine by speaking ill about the self-referendum. The self-referendum have already gotten recognition, even without the final statement. The final result of the self-referendum will be announced during the convention in Finland that's going to take place in November, December. That is when the final result of the self-referendum will be done. So many of us who have been following the event have seen how the self-referendum was conducted. We did it online and offline. People are joining on the ground doing it. There are video evidence, picture evidence, and whatever evidence you need to confirm that truly it was conducted. And investigative journalists have come on the ground. Investigative journalists, foreign journalists have come on the ground to investigate. And they discovered that truly, self-referendum is going on up to this moment as we speak. But the zoo continue to make themselves feel fine. The enemies of Biafra continue to encourage themselves with their lies. They continue to tell themselves it is not happening, wishing that it's not going to happen. But I have a bad news for them. The self-referendum of Biafra has been conducted successfully and is still ongoing till the final result that will come up during the convention. After the final result, nothing is going to stop the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra, which will be done on the 2nd of December. While we are working towards that direction, everything that is going to make that very declaration a success is now going on. The beautiful thing about the restoration of Biafra today is that it is not just done online as they used to call it before. They call it online country. When we speak, they say we are only talking online, we are not on the ground. When our prime minister gives a statement, they say you are ruling all the way from Finland. And these idiots forgot that we are in 21st century, where you can be in your bedroom and hold a conference meeting. Every information you need, you can get it right from your bedroom if you know how to do that. I thank Chukwu Biafra today. We have been able to utilize the means that we have to set Biafra free from the Zoological Republic. Nothing is going to stop the exit of Biafra. You can continue to make yourself feel fine. You can continue to encourage yourself and tell yourself it's not happening. Your hatred can continue to push you against yourself. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't change anything. The reality of today is that Biafran situation has gone to the highest level. The lobbies of Biafra, who have been contracted to lobby for Biafra in DC, Washington, DC, as we speak, are doing a great job in the United States. For those of you who are ignorant of what is happening, I will urge you in the name of Chukwu Kabia. If you are a Biafran, you will do yourself good to make sure you connect to the Prime Minister of Biafra on X, which is Twitter. connect to his account on X so that you have update. Nobody has to push you around. Nobody has to tell you what to do. And you are very free to verify every single information you get from us. That is the beauty of the Biafra of today. Every single information is verifiable. When our Prime Minister drops an information, he will tell you to go and verify. We are not in a time where people will be hiding in secret places, claiming what they are not. We have crossed that stage. Every single thing I'm telling you here are in the public. Whatever I say here, if you are not comfortable with it, all you need to do is to go and make your verifications. Go and verify. And after your verification, then you will come up with your own answer and response. My fellow Biafrans across the board, the only thing we owe ourselves today is to support the government of Biafra. Biafra has a government now, and the government of Biafra is doing everything humanly possible to see that Biafra exits finally from the zoo. And the primary objective of the government of Biafra is to protect life and property of Biafran people. We are not interested in anything apart from the protection of our own land. We are not interested in restructuring. We are not interested in fighting anybody. We are not interested in their governorship. We are not interested in their regional government. We are not interested in any post they are giving to whoever they want to give. That is not our concern. We are focused on the restoration and total independence of Biafra. And that we will get. It does not matter how you feel about that. It does not matter what you think or what you say about that. It is a reality that will continue to stare at your face. You are going to wake up one day and you realize that these people are gone. This is a reality that every indigenous person in Nigeria should begin to accept, understand, and take it, because you have no choice. Your hatred will not stop us from living the zoo. Your blackmail and propaganda cannot stop us. It does not matter what you do and how you do it. Exit is mandatory, and there's nothing anybody can do about that. The beautiful thing about it is that we are following it in a legal procedure. Everything we need to meet up to be a nation, the government of Biafra have made up to it. Every requirement that is needed to be a country, the government of Biafra have been able to reach up to it. With the mandate of more than 50 million people, there are some countries of the world that are not up to 5 million. But yet, they are existing. The people today who you call your leaders in the Zulu Republic, none of them, no government of the zoo has ever been able to gather up to 50 million votes. It has never happened. If there is any other doubt you have about the exit of Biafra, have it no more. Just wait and see what is going to happen. And it's going to happen sooner than you expect. My brother Mark Ozo, you're welcome. Thank you for joining me, Ozo. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Mile Ozo? I guess he's busy, so we have to proceed and continue. So my fellow Biafrans that are watching, as I said, Biafra is now on the international stage. And gone are the days when we were hiding our identity. If you are a true Biafran at this time, you cannot stand bold in the public and identify yourself as a Biafran. You don't know yourself. If you claim to be a Biafran at this time, you cannot claim your identity in the public. I am sorry for you. I am sorry for you. Wherever you are, as long as you're from the old southeastern region, it is no longer a debate. This is a reality that you must accept and begin to identify yourself with Biafra. The defense of our land is something that we must do. It is something we must do. And our Prime Minister, the Biafran government, have finally announced the sit at home that is coming up on 28th, which is going to start on 28th. That sit at home is the sit at home is meant for only the government offices. The government offices. All the government ministries, federal government, state government, and local government ministries. And I'm going to read out most of the places that will be affected on that very 1 month sit at home before we continue. I'm going to read them out very soon. The instruction have been given. From 28th, this sit at home is not for Biafran people. It is against Nigerian government. It is to increase and intensify the delegitimization of Nigeria in Biafran territory. That is the target. Businessmen will be going to their business. Businesswomen will go to their businesses. But those who have anything to do with Nigerian government in their ministries and offices, you must stay away. Don't say you are not one. Do not say you are not one. You're welcome back, my brother. Can you hear me?
Yes, so my brother, good morning.
Good morning, my brother. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you for your good work. You know, network is frustrating me. The network is frustrating, pushing anyhow, but we'll win them.
Yeah.
Thank God. You know, like what you are saying. You know, we have different things in our brain and different experiences that we gathered in different places. These people, they don't want Nigeria to remain. That they want Nigeria to remain. They knew what to do because they are just all these so-called shenanigan leaders, by force leaders that they are imposing on their people. How can somebody come out? They see a criminal in a politicality way, uniform, Nigerian pattern anyway. Not so it is in the other way, or in other countries, and they continue to push them or to push him on their people, to continue stabbing them, killing them. Where on this planet Earth that somebody has defeated somebody in court, and they took because of their shame, the shame that they're supposed to receive, and they refuse to release the person. Where has it been done in the whole wide world? That court was made for somebody to be victimized and somebody to be glorified. That is the essence of court. And today, Nigeria has been completely in shambles because of the ET that they pile them up everywhere in the name of government government workers. All the money that they are stealing from different parastatals is not enough for them, and they continue to push stupid and nomadic people on educated ones. They don't know that this is the result that is here, and I'm very happy that it happens in my youthful age, because anything that will come out now, I'm completely 100 feet to do that, because this is not something that we are going to chip to our children. This is our time. We'll do it and we'll see the outcome and test it before our children. If it's death, we will test it. If it's life, we will test it. If it's joy, we will test it.
Absolutely.
Why? Since I was born in my own community, there have been nothing, one new thing that was added in that community where I come from. And they're telling me that Nigeria is it. In fact, let me tell you, the blood of my Adam that they killed, Tito be killed during his time in massacre he did shoot aside. That blood will now Nigeria into uncountable streets in Imana. uncountable. Nobody will count it. All of them will go inside that place, and Nigeria will be loud there. Because I've never seen a country that is killing his own fellow citizens. I'm outside the country. In this country where I am now, you not, even the fellow, how do you put it, the fellow foreigner like us we are. There's no way you will touch a foreigner like you because maybe he hurt you or did it. Talk of bringing blood out. The person will rot in jail. But in Nigeria, every day there's no day that no less than 100 people did not die. And not that the person died because he's sick, or not that the person died because he had an accident. But deliberately killing everywhere. Somebody, government will go and buy murderers from another country, another continent, and bring them. Do you see the amount that they are spending on killers? On killers. As of about 3 days ago, I heard that there's a place in Benin Republic where they are training all these Boko Haram, all these nonsense people, terrorists.
Yeah.
And that place is a hidden place. It's a hidden place. A whole Benin Republic government cannot even detect those places because of the money that they are pumping for them, so that it will be easier for them to enter through Europe or Benin tourism. Can you see that kind of a thing? After tomorrow, they will tell us to stay to be one with them. Nonsense. My brother, thank you because my mind is boiling. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you
for
so
your
much,
good
my
work.
beloved brother.
And you bless
Thank
all
you so
Biafrans
much.
that are listening to you.
Thank you so much for that amazing contribution. What you are just saying is the truth, and those are the reasons why we cannot continue to be part of this madness. We cannot continue to be part of it. There are so many reasons why Biafrans will no longer be part of Nigeria. The evidence is obvious, it's everywhere. The evidence is everywhere. We can give thousands of reasons. And when we say these things, it's left for people to go and verify. We are not saying it and telling you not to go and verify. Every single thing we are saying is in the public, but because of the interest of the West, most Western countries have their own personal interest. That is why they are not looking into the issue of the Zoological Republic. The number of people that are dying in that country every blessed day is greater than the number of people that is dying in Ukraine that is fighting war. You can't compare it. But yet, everybody feels less concerned. The terrorist government moves on as if nothing is happening. And they continue to push their evil. But for us Biafrans, we thank Chukwu Kabera, finally we have found our way out. And there is no going back. They already know that we are on our way out. And there is nothing any bank can do to stop us. We have gone past the level of dragging us back through propaganda and blackmail. They know that their propaganda cannot fly anymore. Their blackmail cannot hold water anymore. It does not matter how they say it or how they do it, it can no longer hold water because Biafrans have finally realized that we have been in this dish for a very long time. We have been in it for a very long time. So many lies have been told against us, and they have turned every other tribe against us. Thanks to Chukwu Okekabiyama that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came with his message during the time of evangelism and made sure that that very lies are trashed and debunked and unity returned to Biafra land. Today they can't imagine what is happening. Today, no matter how they try to push back that division, it doesn't fly. Today, their main objective today is to push back Biafra into that division. But the more they try to do that, the more they fail. And they will continue to fail. They will continue to fail. They have tried it on several locations. They have tried it many times. Each time they push that, they fail. Because we have come from a very, very strong background and we have seen it all. There is no new message they're going to preach today that we not had before. They have brought several attacks against us. But each time they bring these attacks, we overcome them. We thank Chukwu Okekabiyama that this time under the command of our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, it is exit all the way. There is no going back. It doesn't matter what they do. And they can see it clearly. That is why today they are fighting like a dying horse with their lies and propaganda, which doesn't fly. Who cares? We are focused on following the legitimate way of restoring our country, and that's where we are. And that legitimacy is going to take us to where we are supposed to be. You're welcome, Obina. Thank you for joining. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Obina? Obina Onwibo, can you hear me? Unmute yourself and speak. I cannot hear you. You're muted. Can you hear me? Maybe Obina, maybe your network is not allowing you to key in. Maybe you just go down and come back again. Maybe you just go down and come back. So, my fellow Biafrans, as I was saying, we have a project ahead of us now, and that project is the sit at home, 1 month sit at home, which is going to be focusing on Nigerian government. And the Biafran government have released details on how that very sit at home is going to help. And I want to read that for some of us who are not very conversant on what is going on, some of us that are not paying attention. We have to try as much as possible to bring information to your doorstep so that you will not be left behind. So the information and the Biafran government office of the Prime Minister released goes as follows. He said, approval of the lockdown of Nigeria institution in some part of Biafra territory by the Biafran government. That's it at home. The lockdown is going to affect some part, and those parts are being mentioned, not everywhere. On that study, it says the Biafran government have just approved the lockdown of Nigeria institution in some part of Biafra following the continued killing of Christians, Biafrans, within Biafran territory and across Nigeria. And the Nigerian terrorist headquarters, army, and police invasion of the churches, abduction of worshippers, and enforcing their disappearance. These are the real reasons why that sit at home is going to be held. Everyone knows about the disappearance of people. Even Amnesty International have reported about it. How Biafrans disappear, how the military, Nigerian military, the terrorist military of Nigeria and police continue to disappear Biafrans at all times. The report came even from Amnesty International. So we cannot fold our hands and continue to watch this happen. That is why this sit at home is going on. So the Biafran government has decided to lock down the following Nigerian institution in some part of Biafran territory for 30 days from the 28th, 2024, 28th of August 2024 to September 26, 2024. And those places that will be affected are this: Old Anambra State, Federal Government Secretariat Complex, Oka, Anambra State. Anambra State Government Secretariat Complex at Secretariat Road, Oka, and all local governments secretariats in Anambra State. These are the region of the affected. Old Enugu State, Federal Secretariat Independent Layout, Enugu. All state and local government secretariats in Enugu will be locked down for that 30 days. Old Imo State, Federal Secretariat Port Harcourt Road, Imo State, and all state and local government secretariats in Imo State. Old Ebonyi State, Ochudo's Centenary City State Complex, Abakaliki, Alo Street, Abakaliki, and all states and local government secretariats in Ebonyi State will be locked down. Old Abia State, Federal and State Secretariat of Umuahia, or Ikote Bere Road, Umuahia, Abia State, and all local government secretariats in Abia State. These are the places that are being affected. And if you are in this area, you must be very, very careful and very, very vigilant and mind the way you move. All local government secretariats are in all local government headquarters, and they will all be locked with key. It doesn't matter where they are. All the local government secretariats in Biafran territory within this state that I mentioned will be totally locked down. All Nigerian police stations in Biafran territory, all barracks will be locked. There will be no activity in any of those locations. Take note. All Nigerian police stations in Biafran territory, all barracks will be locked. There will be no activity in any of those locations. Now, this is our demand. The demand of the Biafran people. The demand is, we demand the Nigeria terrorist states to dismantle all checkpoints where they are kidnapping and extorting money from Biafrans. Every checkpoint must be dismantled. That's one of the demands. Secondly, we demand total withdrawal of all Nigerian terrorist headquarters, army and police and Nigerian Air Force from Biafran territory. Number 3, we demand the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and all Biafran that are being detained in various locations in Nigeria, including in far north. These 3 demands are the demands that must be met. And that is why we are holding the 30 days sit at home, which is going to start from 28th. So wherever you are as a Biafran, this sit at home is focusing on the Zoological Republic government. It is not against the Biafran people. Businesses will go in as usual. The only thing you have to do as a Biafran is wherever you are, you must be security conscious at all times. That is the most important aspect. Stay away from every checkpoint. The warning has been coming long before now. Stay away from every barrack. 1 kilometer away from barrack. It has been announced long before now. Wherever you see these terrorists in uniform and off uniform, don't come closer to them. Either in filling station, any place you see them park their car, stay away. Wherever you see them, stay at distance. Always pay attention. You must be security conscious at all times. Remember, this very lockdown is going to be enforced by the Liberation Army of Biafra. This very lockdown is different from the sit at home we always hold. It is totally different. Businesses will be going on. People will go to their trade and their market and do their businesses. Nobody's going to challenge you. But every secretariat, local government, state government, federal government will be locked down completely. They will be all locked down. If you are working in those places and you are a Biafran, you know what to do. When they are going to use you for blackmail, don't allow that. If you have your life, you always have a job. When they tell you to disobey the order of the government of Biafra, you know what is happening. They are going to use you and they will dump you. They will use you to push a blackmail. And at the end of the day, who cares? Whether they use you or they don't use you, it will not stop the government of Biafra. So the only thing you have to do as a Biafran today is to make sure you stay away and obey instructions. If you are working in any of these areas, stay away. Stay away. That is the only way to be safe. Before anything happens, we warn ahead of time. This warning has been coming for more than a year now when we are talking about people staying away from checkpoints and from barracks. You don't have any transaction in checkpoints. Number one, don't transact anything in checkpoints. It doesn't matter what it is. Let them deal with it. Stay 1 kilometer away from every barrack in Biafra land. 1 kilometer away. And if you are a Biafran, you have something to do. Stay away within this time of lockdown. Don't go there for anything whatsoever. You never can tell when it's going to happen. But I bet you, the Liberation Army of Biafra are going to be out in the streets to enforce this. Their primary objective is to protect the life and properties of Biafrans. The abduction and kidnapping of Biafran people will not be allowed in Biafran territory. They have kidnapped enough. They have disappeared enough people. We cannot continue to fold our hand and watch it happen. And this thing is not because I'm saying it. Amnesty International have reported about this incident. And Amnesty International, their report, say that the abduction of Biafrans and the disappearance of Biafrans will increase in the hand of the Nigerian terrorist army and their police. You want us to fold our hands and watch it happen? Never, ever. Not under the command of our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, on this new dimension in restoration. Biafran government have a duty to protect more than 50 million people that have given them a mandate for security. They will do that. It does not matter how you feel. It doesn't matter what you think. Your hatred, your anger, your blackmail, your propaganda cannot change the situation. It can't change anything. Our main aim is to make sure that every life and property of Biafrans is secure. Wherever you are and you are watching this program, I want you to understand that the time for our freedom is now. We are going to be free, regardless what the enemies are saying, regardless what they do, regardless their propaganda and blackmail. They see freedom, they see the enemies of Biafra, they see our freedom more than you. They see it clearer more than you. There are even some Biafrans who are not yet following up what is happening. There are some Biafrans who don't even believe that we are out. But the zoo already know, they know. All this Janjaweed that they are funjas, they know that we are going out. That is why you see them going mad online today. You see them going mad online. You go to some platform today, they will use Biafra as topic. Biafra has nothing to do with you as a tribe, as an individual. We don't have nothing with you. We are only going against the instruments of oppression against us. Those instruments of oppression, it does not matter their religion. It doesn't matter their tribe. It doesn't matter their color or their country. As long as you are being used as an instrument to keep us down, we will go against you. Because this is about our life. Nigeria has made us an endangered species in our own land, and it is our responsibility to protect our life. International law supports every human being to engage in self-defense. Self-defense is approved by international law. African Peoples and Human Rights Law permits every African to defend their life. Defend yourself at all times. Nigerian law itself gives the right to self-defense. Why is it that when Biafrans are rising up to defend themselves, it turns out to be a different thing? They call us names. They begin to talk trash about us. Why? But I bet you, we have said it all. No amount of propaganda or blackmail can make us to retreat from this journey of freedom. Biafra is going to be free, whether they like it or not. We don't need any permission to get our freedom. All we need is to meet up to the world standard. And I can't carry on that today. The Prime Minister of Biafra, is following every legal procedure to make sure Biafra becomes a reality. He's following international standard, international procedures. You can see so many videos that I have shared, or so many programs that our Prime Minister have made, explaining how the countries that you celebrate today got their independence. So many countries you celebrate today pass through this same journey, they pass through the same road. Finland today, that has become one of the major pillars of the restoration of Biafra. Finland today, that is accommodating our Prime Minister and giving him all the necessary security and citizens' rights that he deserves, passed through the same road. They suffered a lot in the hand of the Russians. They went, instead of fighting a war with the Russians, they fought, and today, look at Finland, one of the most developed countries in the world. Finland has been very instrumental in people getting their freedom, including Namibia, African country. Finland was at the forefront of the freedom of Namibia. And they will not stop because they know what it is to be free. Our president has explained the process they went before they got their independence. The state of Israel today, we know this process the state of Israel passed. They went through a very difficult time in the hand of this same British. It's got to the extent that the Jews, the Israelis, they have to blow the British out of Israel. They blew them out of Israel. And they have no choice than to leave them alone. Our own time is now. We are passing through our own time for our restoration. And I bet you, Biafra will even do better than this country that I mentioned in getting their freedom. That is why the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Israel, has chosen the multidimensional system, the multidimensional approach to make sure Biafra becomes a reality. We are pursuing the restoration of Biafra diplomatically. There are so many diplomatic discussions that are going on as we speak. Diplomatic discussions are going on. Our lobbying firm is lobbying 24/7 for Biafra, making sure that our voice is heard. And I bet you, the necessary that these movements are being met. Our Prime Minister himself is engaging, having meetings through top officials in the United States with the help of our lobbying group. And in every meeting he has always spoken about it. All you need to do is to follow him on Twitter. You will see facts. And now you will understand that it is no longer a joke. Biafrans have taken their fate on their hands. So diplomatically, we are doing marvelously well, which is one of the systems. Then politically, we are still taking them on politically. That is why the Biafrans engage in the self-referendum of the Biafra people. They said politics is a game of number. And they also said, let us know that majority carries the vote. Today, Biafrans have successfully conducted and still ongoing self-referendum, which has already recorded more than 50 million votes, still counting. The final result is going to come up November, December during the convention. That is a political move, and we have won 100% on that aspect. And remember the word of our Prime Minister, that formal letter will be sent to the zoo to recognize and accept our self-referendum. It's either they accept the self-referendum or they take it the other way around. Although we know that the Nigerian government will not accept our self-referendum, they will always come with their force and military action the way they always do. That is why we are more than prepared and ready for whatever they are bringing on board. That is why the Biafran government is getting ready in all angles. That brings us to the self-defense, which is the third part of means of restoring Biafra. Self-defense, you can call it armed struggle, whatever you call it, self-defense. And Biafrans are doing marvelously well, defending Biafran territory. And the beautiful thing about it is, no matter how they try to drag us out, we will not go to conventional war with the zoo. We know our limits, we know our capacity, and we know how we will deal with them. Biafran government will dictate the pace of the fight. Biafran government will dictate the ground and how it's going to be fought. And our president have announced it without missing word that we are going to engage them in guerrilla warfare. It does not matter how many years it takes. If Vietnam could be able to defeat the almighty America, if the Irish could be able to frustrate the United Kingdom and allow them to go, we will do better. We will do even much, much better. The only thing you have to do as a Biafran is to focus. Give your utmost support to Biafran restoration. Give your support to the government of Biafra. That is the only thing that is required of you. Do your own part and allow the government to do their part. And as we speak, the government of Biafra is doing more than expected. The government of Biafra have already scored above average. With the achievement we have so far, we have scored above average. And I can proudly tell you that today, the Biafran government is in charge of Biafran territory. The zoo themselves know about that. They know it very well. I just saw a video that our Prime Minister posted on his Twitter handle, where one of the lawyers of Mazen Naneka was showing his village how the area has been deserted, a court deserted, the police station deserted. Nothing is happening there. Nothing is happening. And it is like that in so many places. They continue to pretend and deny nothing is happening. But I bet you, after the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra, December 2nd, it is going to be a different ballgame. What you are going to see from 28 going forward is a test run of what is going to happen. And you have to understand that Biafran people have been prepared for this. Nothing takes us unaware. The beautiful thing is that our Prime Minister is a master strategist. He has been able to prepare the mind of Biafrans, leading to this very thing we are going into today. So Biafrans people should know how to secure themselves, know how to move and how to be home. When it is time for you to go out, you go out and come back. When you don't have any business outside, you stay at home. Allow the Biafran Liberation Army to protect you and do their job. Your business will be protected. Your markets will be protected. But if you are serving the government of Nigeria in any capacity, please stay away. If you are working with any secretariat, either federal, state, or local government, stay away for your own sake. If you have a brother, a sister, uncle that is working in such places, tell him or her, as long as he or she has a life, there will always be a job for him. But if you allow them to use you for propaganda, they are going to take you out and they will employ someone else. As long as you are alive, you have a job. You have your job. It does not matter what you think or how you feel about this. What concerns us today is the collective interest of the Biafran people. The collective interest of more than 50 million people that have given their mandate to the Biafran government. That is the major concern. And we make sure those interests are protected. The restoration of Biafra is a mandate and a must. It is a must. There is nothing anybody on this planet Earth will say or do to stop the restoration of Biafra. Biafra will be restored, whether you like it or you don't. It doesn't change anything. My fellow Biafrans that are watching, every one of us should always glue to our Prime Minister for information and updates. Glue on his platform for information and update because it is very important. There are, in this time that we are, at this time, there is every information is important. Every single information is important. Do not miss anyone. Don't. We have, I think we have a breaking news from our Prime Minister. I just saw a breaking news that he just posted about 16 minutes ago. A breaking news from the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic. The breaking news says, we call on all Biafrans within the following locality to be security conscious as the Nigerian terrorist state has concluded plan to attack this community on the 28th, 2024. The communities are Osu, Zurume, Osu Ihitokwa, Amururu, Asa, Eziawa, Umuhu, Amannachi, Amazu, Amaebu, Awo, Idenansa. These are the villages the Nigerian terrorists want to start operating on 28th of this month of August. This is a breaking news and a very important information. Please, I am going to repeat it again. I will call the villages again. If you are from this area or you know somebody who is from this area, please send this information across so that they can get this message. Don't keep it to yourself. I read again. Breaking. We call on all Biafra within the following localities to be security conscious as the Nigerian terrorist state has concluded plan to attack these communities on the 28th August 2024. The communities are Osu Zurume, Osu Ihitokwa, Amaru, Asa, Eziawa, Umu, Amanachi, Amazu, Amebu, Awo, Ihitenansa. These places, if you find yourself in this area, you must be security conscious for what is coming. These are the villages the Nigerian terrorists want to start operation on 28th of this month of August. They will be ruthlessly and brutally resisted. All civilians in these mentioned villages and communities must be very security conscious and be prepared. You know what to do already. Allow the Biafran Liberation Army to do their job. Send these informations across. The Liberation Army of Biafra have the responsibility to protect the life and property of the Biafran people, and they will continue to do so. All you need to do is to be security conscious and give way for them to do their job. Give way for them to do their job. Do not stand on their way. Do not stand on their way. Pay attention very, very closely. Go out when you need to go out and stay in when you need to stay in. It is very, very, very important. And I urge every Biafran, wherever you are, please do not expose yourself to danger. Do not expose yourself to danger. A lot is going to happen going forward from that 28th. Information are going to be coming. Always pay attention to all the platforms that is under the Biafra province. We will not keep you in the dark. You will always get updates. You will always get updates. Nobody will keep you on the dark. We will continue to send you information as they come. So, fellow Biafrans, we must prepare our mind. Starting from the 28th, it is going to be a different ballgame, and very important that we must be careful and prepare for what is coming. Every one of us understand the situation now. I have said it many times on this platform. Freedom doesn't come cheap. It is not a bed of roses. We must prepare our mind and be ready to make the sacrifice. Whatever it takes for us to be free, this is the time. This is the time. The only thing you have to do is to play your own part. Obedience is better than sacrifice. And this is the time to obey instructions. Once again, I want you to remember that today is Saturday, a special day to us, a day Biafrans come together to raise funds to support the Liberation Army of Biafra. It is very, very important. It is very, very important. We must pay attention. Do not get yourself involved in that trouble. Make sure you pay attention. And before we round up, let's just listen to this commercial before we continue.
To whom it may concern, and everyone this voice is getting across to. My name is Raphael Chiamaka Ajere, aka Pastor Vam Vam Vam. By the grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama, Deputy Minister of Communications, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Under the authority of the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, I am debunking and totally cancelling this so-called Igbo confab that these Nzama people are trying to carry out in Taiwan. The Biafra Republic Government in Exile, as the Prime Minister have instructed me to tell the whole Biafrans in Taiwan, BRGIE, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, who happens to be the only authority of Biafrans worldwide, have not organized and are not planning to organize any so-called confab anywhere in Asia, neither in Taiwan. Anyone asking you to gather anywhere or meet anywhere or pay any money for any so-called confab is a thief, is a criminal, is a Janjaweed stooge, is an Nzama criminal. And the Prime Minister asked every Biafran to desist, avoid, and disengage from whatever gathering. If you attend such a gathering, you are in disobedience of the Biafra Republic government, and the Prime Minister is asking you never to attend such a meeting, because this is another ploy, another strategy of these Nzama criminals, because the Prime Minister have ended their business. They are trying to cash in once again. Every of their loopholes must be closed, and please let Biafrans beware. The Prime Minister gives this authority, and he stamps and approves this message. Please share this and let it go viral. Hear this voice behind this debunking.
Welcome back, my fellow Biafrans. I appreciate every one of you that have joined us on this very platform today. I appreciate all your contributions. If you have not yet shared or subscribed to this channel, please kindly like and share to family and friends. Let people get these information. They are very important. Every single information we are dishing out here is for Biafrans to get informed. It's for you to stay safe for the security purpose. Every Biafran must be security conscious going forward. Starting from the 28th onwards, it's going to be a different ballgame. A lot is going to happen. So we must be very careful. Today being Saturday, remember the fundraising. And you know that the Biafran Republic of Venezuela has more responsibility now. The Liberation Army of Biafra have more responsibility, and we must not disappoint them. These are men and women who have put their life on the line to defend you and I. All they ask for us is the instruments to carry out the operation. Instruments to do the operation, to do the job for us. That is what they need. And it is you and I that will produce those items. Let us join the fundraising today. You can go and make your donation right now. The link is there for you. All you need to do to follow up that link is 24/7 donation. No matter how small, it is welcome. Go and make your donation. Also, you can equally participate in the IOU loan. The IOU loan is still ongoing. The least you can donate in the IOU loan is $1,000. And any amount you donate, you are going to get back 100% interest at the restoration of Biafra. When Biafra is finally restored, you are going to get 100% interest for every single donation you make in the IOU loan. Please try and connect. You can go to the biafrasecurityadmission.org. Go to biafrasecurityadmission.org. You're going to get the link for IOU loan, and you're going to get the link for a meeting. For those money bags, you want to meet our Prime Minister, you want to speak to him first of all for you to be sure. You want to know things that are going on before you make your contribution. You can go to that link also. Send in your application for meeting, and our Prime Minister will meet you. All these very procedures are put in place so that you wouldn't have an excuse to say, this is why you didn't support Biafra. The restoration of Biafra is on our shoulder. It's a responsibility that is on us, and every one of us must participate to see that Biafra becomes a reality. Nothing is going to stop the coming of Biafra. It does not matter the propaganda, the blackmail that we see from right, left, and center. Biafra has come to stay, and there is nothing any man or woman will do to stop the restoration of Biafra, because it is ordained. Chukwu have ordained it, and there's nothing anyone can do. In case you still have a doubt if Biafra is going to come or not, I want you to hear.
The zoo has fallen. The zoo has fallen. Finally, the zoo has fallen. If you do not know that the zoo has fallen, check around yourself. Check around you.
Exactly. Check around yourself. That is all you need to do. Look around yourself, what is happening both in the global stage, in the local stage, everywhere. Look around you, we understand that the zoo has fallen and the Biafra has risen. May Chukwu guide and protect every single one of you that has participated on this program. I pray that Chukwu will guide and protect every one of us. May Chukwu guide and protect our liberation army, our resistance fighters, the strike force. May Chukwu guide and protect the Black Marine. May Chukwu guide and protect all the Air Force and people working for us on the ground. May Chukwu guide and protect them. May Chukwu guide and protect the de facto government in the whole land. Guard and protect the government of Biafra and every member of the cabinet. May Chukwu come and protect all the media warriors and speakers on different platforms. May Chukwu come and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. More wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Divine protection, pillars of fire will surround him, and no evil shall come close to him. We pray for Mazen Nandekam for divine healing, for divine strength, for divine health. May Chukwu continue to be with Mazen Nandekam and strengthen him, give him more revelations and strength to continue to fight on until he joins us very soon. Every evil plan against him will never stand. He is going to receive his freedom, and we will celebrate him in his lifetime as a hero. No weapon formed or fashioned against us as Biafra shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister Master Simon Ekpa shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Supreme Master shall prosper. Thank you so much for being part of this program. I appreciate every one of you, and I wish you a very happy weekend. I will see you again tomorrow by the special grace of Chukwu Gabiama. Thank you, and stay safe. Biafra government, peace, unity, progress, and equity. We move airborne, freedom, or die.